This has got to be the coolest WWE figure of all time. One of the coolest 2-packs of all time. This Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes 2-pack is awesome. Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. What's up, JW here? Today we have probably one of the most anticipated figures of my whole entire collection career. I've been wanting this figure ever since literally before even the match. I wanted Cody Rhodes' gear from WrestleMania 40 when he fought Roman Reigns and finished the damn story. But they just knocked it out of the park. This is Mattel Creations exclusive. It came in this box, shipped to me, and obviously it's a little obvious who's in there and everything. But then it came in this, probably the coolest WWE and AEW or any wrestling figure, action figure box of all time. This is absolutely beautiful. We have the Ultimate Edition logo, and then we have some of the craziest artwork ever. It says Mattel Creations, and then we have Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes, and from when their entrance at WrestleMania 40, when Cody had all the flames and everything, it looked like war with the American Nightmare flags and everything. They turned into like a comic book accurate, or not comic book accurate, comic book style packaging. It looks absolutely awesome. On the side, we got like a comic book version of Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes looking badass. WWE logo. At the top, it has the American Nightmare logo. And then the back, this might be even cooler than the front. It has the WWE logo, and then it just has the mask on like gravel and like rocks with flames and lightning. It just looks so freaking cool. And the side in like comic book like writing Cody plus Brandi Rhodes, the American Nightmare. This packaging is so cool. There's no tape or anything. You just open it up and take it out of the box. So there you have it. We undid the little flap, and it is a giant Ultimate Edition actual box. And there you have it. It's a beautiful sight to see a 2-pack Ultimate Edition, first ever 2-pack Ultimate Edition, like in one box. Blue and gold trim packaging. It says Brandi Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, American Nightmare 8 and up. You can see both figures that look absolutely amazing. Look at that mask. Oh my god. Ever since he came out with that mask for the first time, I wanted it as a figure. Ultimate Edition. Turn to the side, you have Cody and Brandi, and then the WWE logo. You turn it to this side, and you get to see the beautiful sight of Cody Rhodes holding the WWE Championship, even though he doesn't come with the WWE Championship. But this is based off his entrance. There's a little stat thing for Brandi Rhodes, and then Cody Rhodes stats. Then the picture of the two figures that they both have kissing faces, so they can kiss each other. This is I feel like the only other figure I can think of that has that is Sammy Guevara in AEW. So it might be the first WWE ones. On the side here, it's red and gold and blue. Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes. This packaging, everything about this figure is perfection so far. So let's get these figures opened up so to see if the actual figures deliver. All right, so I have the figures out of the package. There is so much to go over with. So I say we are saving Cody Rhodes for last. Let's look at Brandi Rhodes. So starting off with, Brandi comes with two hands, one interchangeable set of hands. It's just open hands, small women's hands, which I'm not used to getting a bunch of women's figures, and they're so much smaller than the men's. And then obviously Brandi comes with another head because both of them come with kissing heads because Mattel decided we're gonna make them both have interchangeable heads to recreate the moment where they both kissed on stage. I mean, whatever. It's cool because it's iconic from the entrance, but a little interesting. All right, then here is the figure itself. So starting off with, Brandi comes with this sparkly jacket that she wore at WrestleMania. I'm not going to completely take it off because it does not want to come off the hands, but it's very sparkly and pretty much almost see-through. It's very thin, but it kind of reminds me of Chris Jericho and his sparkly jackets he used to come out with with around the arms. But then the actual figure itself that's on her, she has these giant heel boots. They go all the way up pretty much to her knee that were also diamond-y, sparkly. Obviously no knee pads. She's wearing her singlet that she's worn, and this is she used to wear this all the time in AEW when she came out with Cody Rhodes, because we had not seen her come out with Cody since AEW. So I remember everybody losing their mind when she came out. It was super cool. She has the American Nightmare logo on her shirt, and then it's white with silver diamonds all over. There's nothing on the back, and her figure's an Ultimate Edition style figure. It has everything besides it does not have the butterfly joints, but also I don't have a women's Ultimate Edition figure, so if I don't know if that's a common thing or not. And then the head scan is just a smiling Brandi Rhodes head scan. This is actually a really good head scan of Brandi Rhodes. This is by far her best figure that's ever been made, but she's only had one other one in AEW, and it was okay. She has black hair with purple highlights on the tips of her hair. But overall, this figure looks really nice. It'll fit in perfect on the Cody Rhodes shelf. But overall, that's really it for the Brandi Rhodes figure. Now on to Cody Rhodes, and we have a lot to go over. So starting off with Cody Rhodes comes with interchangeable arms, obviously no hands on them, is because ever since his first Ultimate Edition, they have switched over to now a hard rubber jacket, and they just have interchangeable arms. So there's that. Then he has open like claw hands, one with hand tape, one without, like he always does. And then we have 2 fist hands, one with tape, one without. And then he has his kissing head scan, which is, I still find the kissing head scan so interesting, but whatever. And then we have probably one of the most anticipated things out of this whole entire thing, like set, is the actual mask. I know Black Forge Labs made like a 3D printed version of this, and theirs is very detailed. This is very detailed, but I don't know. I think Black Forge Labs is better, but this overall though is really, really good. It's plastic. The spikes on the helmet are very, I'd say, fragile. Like they're very bendy. I just worry about breaking them. The mask itself is like a very bendable rubber. The white skull and the gold like wings and some gold pieces for the crown. The inside is just pure white. The straps got like an engraved eagle and some stars. It's a little bendable for the strap so you can get it on Cody Rhodes' head. So I'm just gonna use, for example, the other head scan. So you slide it on there and you kind of gotta pull a little bit to get his head in there. And then you gotta line it up. But there you go. We kind of have like the perfect lineup now there for the Cody Rhodes head. Looks really good there. I like it a lot. So now that we have the WrestleMania 40 mask, now we need a WrestleMania 41 entrance gear of Cody Rhodes when he wore like the Iron Man Cody Rhodes Nightmare mask against John Cena, because that mask was even cooler. So before we get to Cody Rhodes' wrestling ring attire, let's go over his robe. So starting off with, his gear from WrestleMania 39, they kind of messed up. They just gave him like the hard robe, and they did not give him the giant cape. This time, Mattel did not mess up because they gave him the giant cape. This thing is absolutely massive. I'm like, oh, there we go. So here's Cody Rhodes. Like, his feet's not even touching the ground, and the thing's barely now touching the ground. Like, look how tall this thing and long this cape is. They knocked it out of the park with this cape. It looks so good. Whoops. There we go. So the cape is connected, obviously, to the robe. It's just kind of like embroidered into this plastic. It's got this navy blue trim, goldish bronze. Stripes come down, the black American Nightmare logo, and more gold, like different like I don't know, like stripes types things. And you got one big one coming down. It kind of looks like a shield. Got grayish black, and then like some gold, white outlines, gold trim going all the way around. The bottom of this is a little sticky because it was actually taped to the packaging, so that's why you kind of can see like a lining across. But it's got gold and black trim. This cape looks awesome. It's just kind of like a see-through on the other side, and it folds all the way up, and then you can see the back of his actual robe, which is red, gold, yellow strap, black straps, like things there. Crazy gold, like chainmail type patterning. Light blue with some gold trim, white, and like more gold chainmail, navy blue, gold and black and white trim, red. And then his arm sleeve, so his shoulder pads are giant gold eagles on both sides. Then his sleeves are white with gold trims, and then navy blue, and then like a light blue, wrist by the wrists and everything. It's the same thing on this side. Inside are just mainly white, double jointed arms. His hand actually goes inside of this little like sleeve there, the blue sleeve. The front of his jacket has a lot going on. We got some more gold chainmail going all around. We got some red highlights in there, blue highlights. You can see the 2 little slots where it connects. And then coming down here, we got more white. We got some more all sorts of different like details going on. This jacket is absolutely insane. This entrance robe, more gold chainmail than the navy blue coming down, draping down in the openings and everything for like the different like slots. And then to open the jacket, you just pop it right there, which is a pretty tight fit. And then what I would do is you pop the arm out, and you pop this arm out. That's actually a tight fit for Ultimate Editions. Usually they're not that tight. So then you take this off, and this thing is all by itself a massive robe. It looks really cool, and obviously the arms go together. That's how I usually, like, if I want to take the robe off and take it just as one figure, I usually just put the arms and I kind of throw them in there like that, and then I'll put everything else together. So I took the hands out. This is what it looks like with no hands in there. It's just like this white opening that goes in, and I'm putting the open hands for like his entrance, and you can see like what the size looks like for the open hands. All right, so here's the figure itself without the giant entrance jacket. So starting off with, he has the second style version of the weight belt. So it's not the giant ones with the giant pegs, but it is not the new one that has the little circle slot that clicks in. So we had the second version with like a little square that slides on there from this side. We got the little circle there for the pegs, and then the back says Nightmare. I could be wrong, but I feel like he had a special weight belt for WrestleMania, but I could be wrong. I can't remember, but I thought he had a different weight belt for WrestleMania. But that pops off just like that, and then that reveals probably some of the coolest Cody Rhodes gear of all time. So starting off with, we have the white boots, and we have like a chrome blue on the American Nightmare logo, and then on the inside it says Liberty, the name of his daughter. That's in light blue chrome, and then this side says Kingdom. I think it's supposed to say Kingdom. Actually, I remember listening to an interview and he explained it, and it says it's DDDMGODDGG. And there's an explanation for this, and I remember him explaining in the interview that it got messed up because obviously it's Liberty, and then this side was supposed to be something else, and it didn't work out. And I can't remember how he explained it, but it's obviously interesting, the lettering. And this side is just the Nightmare logo. The majority of the pants is white. When you open up the inside, it's just white and everything. The knee pads are white with the chrome blue with the gold outline like stars, and then going up the sides of the pants are red, and then the blue chrome like scale line going right at the middle, gold stripes going across, a white star on each side in the front, a white star on the side, and the white star up here by his hip. The blue chrome goes all the way up and goes all the way around the scales, gold trim all over the place. And then we got like some more white different like outlines here, some more red wrapping all the way around, and the front has the gold eagle, and then some more red and white. Usually the Ultimate Editions drop that up and down for like the hips, and mine looks like it is stuck with the drop down, which is kind of annoying. Does not want to go up. Of course, one of the figures I'm most excited for ever is a little messed up, but it does not want to go all the way up, so there's a pretty good gap in between the hips and everything. But otherwise, the mobility and like the figure moves around pretty good. It's just my hips for my Cody Rhodes are kind of like always stuck down now. I think this is the same torso as the first Ultimate Edition. It's very shredded because Cody Rhodes was very shredded for WrestleMania 40. We had the dream tattoo there, and then the neck tattoo, which is always messed up. They never can get it right. But guess what? For the first time ever, it's a miracle. Mattel does not have the neck tattoo on the head. Both heads do not have the neck tattoo. They have finally listened to everybody that's been bitching and complaining, me as one of them, about how the neck tattoo does not go on his face. It's not on his face. They finally got rid of it. It's a miracle. It's the first ever figure without it. I cannot believe it. But then he has the normal arms, double jointed arms, normal Cody Rhodes arms, and then obviously we already went over the interchangeable hands. But then you got the normal face for Cody Rhodes that they use there on everything. But guess what? It doesn't have the neck tattoo. It's beautiful. You love to see it. This whole figure is absolutely awesome. Obviously, you can put the mask on there. Look at that. That's just a beautiful sight. And then here's the only thing that's missing. Cody Rhodes holding the WWE Championship. It's even accurate because it's got the Roman Reigns side plates of when he finished the story and held the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania 40. What a beautiful sight right there. Cody Rhodes holding it just like how he did at WrestleMania. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Only if Mattel gave us the undisputed WWE Championship with this figure, then it would be absolutely perfect. Otherwise, this 2-pack is just amazing. Look at that. Perfect posing right there of the Cody Rhodes and Brandi Rhodes figure with the WWE Championship, recreating the moment at WrestleMania 40 when he was handed the title. Absolutely beautiful. So there you have it. This was the review of the new WWE Mattel Creations Ultimate Edition 2-pack of Brandi Rhodes and Cody Rhodes, their gear from WrestleMania 40. They're recreating their entrance. This is probably one of the coolest 2-pack or wrestling figure reviews I've ever done on the channel. These figures are so freaking awesome. Highly recommend them. If you're any kind of a fan of a wrestling or WWE, of Cody Rhodes, the main roster now, modern day, you need this. This is like literally one of the coolest freaking 2-packs or just figures I own in general. Like the Brandi's really cool, but the Cody Rhodes is definitely probably one of the coolest figures that is in my WWE collection or wrestling figure collection, which is a lot of figures. This figure is so freaking cool. I highly recommend it so much. These figures are so freaking awesome. This is JRW. Make sure to like, subscribe, stay tuned for wrestling figure content because there's a bunch of figure content dropping soon. We have a toy hunt dropping tomorrow. We found the new Big Papa Pump, which is already reviewed on the channel. Go check that out right now. The review of the new Ultimate Edition Big Papa Pump. Toy hunt of that dropping tomorrow. And so much more coming soon. This is JRW. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.